What up, you guys? Welcome back to Hospitality Queens. I'm your girl, Erin.
What up? It's Whitney.
Welcome back to another amazing episode. Good day, everybody.
Yes, happy Lovers Day. Well,
Happy.
you'll watch it the day after, but it's Lovers Week.
It's Lovers Week. I like that. I like Lovers Week. Let's give it a whole vibe. Can we have a Lovers Month? Where the love at,
I
Shawty?
mean, it's almost, yeah, Lovers Month too.
I
That'll
mean,
work.
we started a little late, so next year, let's just make it a whole month. We can finish out the month strong
Okay.
with love.
Okay.
I'm here for the love.
I'm here for the love too. How about it just could be a love year?
Mm, I'm really down for a love year. Please. Yay.
We need it. We deserve.
It's been a crazy 2 years, so I think we all could use a little love in our life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, today I was like, I'm always listening to R&B, but I was definitely making a playlist for sure. So I'll put that out tomorrow. It'll be our lovers playlist.
Ooh, lovers playlist. I love it.
For the lovers. Yeah.
It's for the you remember the Quiet Storm, Keith Sweat? It's for all the lovers in here tonight.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's for the lovers, strictly for the lovers. Ooh, is that the name of the show for the lovers? Maybe. Working title.
Working title.
Y'all know how we go. All right, so it's 2022 wine. I'm loving the wine. I love wine, so I'm here for it. Ooh, but I do have a tequila that we need to try.
Okay.
That I just found out about when my iPad is back up and running. I'll give you the name, but I heard it makes you feel sexy. So
ooh,
it goes with the theme.
Yeah, we definitely.
So yeah, but we're drinking some Black Girl Magic. This is one of the first wines we had on the show. I feel like
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because Erin really loves red wine, so I didn't really think you were gonna get it. So I definitely drank this for Super Bowl last night. So I don't really have that much left. I was really surprised when you picked this. I was like, oh shit. Well, good thing I have a swallow left for the show, but yeah.
Yes, you said it last night, and I guess you said it last night, or like when we were talking yesterday, and I was like, oh, let me go find it. And then I went to the grocery store. I had to go grocery shopping anyway. And I was like, this particular grocery store I wanted to go to, like, I know they have like weird wine. So I was like, let me see if they got it. Boom, they had it. And me and Whitney were talking about good deals on like discounts and wines and all that. So I found they had a 6-pack deal. So it was like you could do a variety. And so, but it was like much cheaper. It was like a $5 difference in these wines if you 6-packed it. So I ended up saving. I told myself I was going to remember the savings, but I got 6 bottles of wine for $60 with tax. So that's like less than 10 for each bottle, which we got some really good bottles. This wine is price point about $20 a bottle. So I mean, almost low key got it out for about 50% when I did the 6-pack type vibe. I got a whole bunch of different other ones, but shout outs to it. And I do like Riesling. I don't drink a lot of white, but give it a swirl. It's my first.
Yeah, Riesling is my go-to wine.
Oh, that's good.
But
that's good.
I like it because it's not too sweet. Like sometimes Rieslings can be kind of sweet, so it's like really like perfect. Yeah,
so. It's actually really, really good because it's like it doesn't even have the bite, which is major success. Okay, major key for success. So shout outs to Black Girl Magic Riesling. And when you said this, it was really giving me what I needed to give. Cheers. Cheers to the lovers.
Cheers to the lovers.
And cheers to little Black Girl Magic getting love. I was feeling it.
Cheers. Ooh, can we take a screenshot, Erin?
Oh yeah, hold on. Let's see.
With our cheers. We got to do it for the gram.
Shawty, let me
do it for the gram.
All right, let's see what we got here. Little screenshot. Let's do it. Oh wait, this is gonna be a little awkward in my hand.
Oh,
Cheers. Oh shit. Does that work? Hold on.
yeah.
I never did a
Let me
screen.
get that bottle in there.
Okay, bet. Let's do
Wait.
another. And if you guys are on YouTube, you could see this in raw action. It's way more funny on YouTube. So. All right.
You got it? You got it? It's good.
Okay, ready?
Good.
Cheers.
Oh, wait. Okay.
We're doing another. Cheers. Awesome, you guys. So you definitely have to check us out on YouTube so you can see that. And my lover just joined us today.
He literally just slid right in there.
Slid, y'all.
He was like, where's my picture?
This is my
I'm ready
lover.
for the selfie. Tell me again.
He is in for the show today because he's not feeling so well. So he just wants to come and join us. Make sure we shouting out to all the lovers tonight. You shouting out to the lovers? This was my first love 13 years ago. I actually have a funny story about that. I snapped you about it earlier.
Today?
My Snapchat?
Didn't see it. I gotta sorry about that.
Okay, so let me give you a little rundown. It kind of goes great with this. So I have this new job that I work at. I have a territory that's in an area that I actually used to live in way back in time that I stay very far from, but kind of can't now. So go sit for me, please. So I go to my old high school today. And it's so crazy because it looks, obviously just the same. And then one of my clients has actually been there since 2002. And I started high school there in 2004. And she was like, what's your name? And I was like, telling her my name. And she's like, oh, I don't remember you. I was like, well, I really didn't need to come to the office for anything. She's like, yeah, you must have been a good child. I was like, it made me think, like, I'm like, I don't feel like I need to ever come to bother y'all. Like, I mean, I wasn't a bad child. I never came to the office for anything. And so then she brought this other, was like, oh my God, maybe you know this lady. I'm like, it made me realize I don't remember anybody from high school really. Like, she was like spinning out teacher's name. I'm like, I only remember like 2. Like, I do not remember that. Do you remember your teachers' names?
Yeah, I remember one teacher, Miss Cannon. I remember her, but I just remember her because she was distinct. She was like the cute boss Black teacher. I think she taught English and she taught my older sister as well. So she was like a distinct, and she was like a teacher that was like very like not hard, but like she was just that teacher. So people were kind of scared to get her. So I remember Miss Cannon. Who else do I remember in high school? Like, I remember high school teachers like Mr. Strickland, our principal, Mr. Olson. Yeah, I kind of remember teachers a little bit. And I literally, like, when I moved back to Charleston, every apartment I lived in, apartment or townhouse, I literally lived on the same street as my high school. Kind of weird. Like, I literally just moved in just different places, right by my high school. So always super close to it. But yeah, but as you said that, I actually had a dream last night and I was at my high school. Crazy that you said that. Yeah. Weird.
What is this high school vibe?
I don't know, but I was definitely there. And I'm not gonna say who was in my dream, but I remember the person in my dream telling me like, oh, go here. And I'm like, yeah, this is my high school. I know where to go. So weird. Maybe it means something.
I'm not with the high school. I'm gonna write that down. We might have to revisit that, y'all. Y'all heard it here first. I don't know what's going on with the high school. I don't know.
And I have every high school yearbook, freshman to senior year. I was a big yearbook person. Like, threw a fit if my mom even tried to say she wasn't going to buy a yearbook. I love memories like that. Like, even like when my mom wouldn't buy it, my older sister like bought a few of my yearbooks. So yearbooks are kind of expensive, like $100 or more. And my older sister would buy them for me because she knew how much I wanted them. So
wow.
Yes, I have every single yearbook.
I think I really
actually
have one.
Yeah.
When I graduated.
Gotta have those memories. if I kept up with it, I probably had my middle school ones, but I know I like lost them during life, but I had all those at one point too. I did not play about the yearbooks. I think I was even on like the yearbook club as well. So that was a thing. I liked the club in high school. I was always a part of a club.
Very interesting. I feel like I'm like trying to think about memories, but like this school that I went to was kind of different. It was like you're kind of like in your own vibe compared to normal high school. So it was like, I don't really know what they call it. It was like kind of like a charter school, but not a charter school. I don't know. It's still technically a public school, but you have to do an application to go there. And the reason being is because it has technology. It was like the first school in that city to have technology. So we had laptops, no books. We didn't have books. So it was like you have to like, but we didn't have sports either. We had to pick a major. Like you had to pick a major: nursing, criminal justice, technology, and something else. So it kind of like was a little different. I guess that's why like I technically did not go to a normal high school where it had sports and all that. I did a lot of that stuff in like middle school. But now that you say that about the memory piece, it all makes sense. Like that's where my memories was messed up, y'all. I was over here on the laptop, but I did tell the lady today, I was like, thank you so much for the computer skills. I feel like I actually use these day to day. You know, all the other stuff that you learn in school. Sometimes you don't utilize those, but I was like, I definitely use the technology that you guys put into my life. She was cracking up. But all right, high school, y'all. I need to know, like, maybe that, I don't know, that wouldn't be really a challenge, but maybe that's like we need to know like one good high school memory that you guys have. I want to know. Like, don't you want to feel like just take it one step back and come back to adulting in a minute? But think of like one awesome high school memory.
High school memory.
Yeah, like anything in the 4 years. It could be hell, anything.
Well, I guess this is cliche, but one of my best high school memories was senior prom.
I love prom. That was actually it was a really interesting one, but I loved prom. And I like threw a nutty over my dress. I threw like a nutty, like going, like I made a big deal over my dress. Like the dress had to be litty for me.
Oh, I was like, you threw a nut on your dress. What?
Yuck, no.
I was like, what? My dress was not traditional at all, but that's just kind of how I roll. Do you remember that store called Cachet? It was in the mall. It was in our mall. It was like a high-end little like boutique in the mall. And that's where I got my dress from. It was like a cute little like silky gown, kind of like how like slinky gowns are like cute now, like how people wear like this, like that's how my prom dress was. And it was like a burnt orange kind of color, like wasn't the norm, no one was gonna have my dress. I was not a normal prom, but I was fire. Killed that shit. My little sister actually wore my prom dress to her prom.
I love that.
Because I don't throw shit away, and that's a memory. Like my mom wanted to like give it away or throw it away, and I was like pissed. I'm like, no, we're not giving away this dress. It's fire. And my little sister wore it years and years later. So
my mom was like a keeper, and I'm like, did my mom still have my prom dress? She had my sisters for the longest. But you have a picture of that?
But yeah. I went to prom with one of my best friends, Harold. And it was a thing, like I made everyone come to my mom's house, like take pictures, everything. And it was like, and it was amazing because he's like super short. We were like super close, like besties, always at Harold's house on the weekends. Always had the best time with him. Our parents knew each other. So the thing in Charleston is you get a beach house on Folly Beach or wherever. So all of our friends pitched in and got a beach house for after prom. We had a party, everything. His mom got us liquor. It was lit. Like she was lit. Like we would always drink at their house, but we never drove or anything, but you know, she knew that we were safe. We were like super close knit, so she didn't care if we, you know, drank and got drunk because we were there. But yeah, she definitely supplied us with the liquor, and it was lit. We had a really really fun time, and it was like a little shack. Like now, I probably couldn't even find it if he paid me, but it was lit. So definitely
Liddy.
a great memory for high school. Kind of gives like, I think someone said, if I don't think you watch Euphoria, but if anyone watches Euphoria, the high school I went to is a little bit like Euphoria. So from watching it definitely gives me a little bit of flashbacks from high school for sure. It was lit. We definitely had like lit parties and stuff like that. So yeah.
I love it. Prom. Okay, so I'm gonna challenge Whitney to post a prom pic after you guys hear this. It'll be somewhere. Maybe it'll be like our flashback Friday kind of vibe. I want to see. I feel like my mom has to have one because I don't think I have one. We're gonna do a prom photo. We're gonna just bring it back. My dress was like silk, but it was silver and had a split because totally matches my personality, but I feel like I have a picture. So we're gonna do a flashback on the high school days, shawty. Black girl magic.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cheers to Black girl magic. Yeah.
So funny. I love that. I actually went to prom with a friend. Her name is Chandrell. We were really, really close during high school. We had some really great bonding moments. And me and her went to prom together. We were both hella excited about prom. And then we went to the club after, y'all, with fake ID.
Hey.
Yeah. That was freaking epic. So shout out to Chandra wherever you are in life. We definitely was at the club after. She was like, it was so funny. She was just like, I don't even know what we were thinking. Why we felt like we need to go to the club. It was just her and I, like fake ID in it. So you're our random high school. So shout out y'all. Did you have a first love? Or like you the fake love, like in your high school days? Like fake little boyfriend you thought you was in love with?
I did not. I was, yeah, that just still, I don't know. It's just who I am. I've never been like a high school sweetheart or even like back then a boyfriend kind of girl. I feel like it still follows me. I think I'm just a single at heart.
Hey, you like what you like. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing
I can just be free. I can just be free as a bird.
Be free. I had a high school sweetheart and I still think of him. It's so random. It was just like the most like, we used to email each other because we had technology instead of like, like I think we wrote maybe like a few times. We would like email each other these love shenanigans, whatever. And we would just stand in the hallway and talk. It was really epic. But I think I told you about him because years ago I had to have surgery and like we were still kind of cool like randomly and I needed someone to drive me and he actually drove me to surgery like and like stayed with me. It was so weird. It was like the most weirdest thing ever. I'm very grateful, but it was just like he came out of nowhere, drove me to my surgery, we talked, laughed it out, and then we like kind of went on with life and haven't talked ever since. So it's pretty crazy.
That's crazy.
It is crazy, but he's just a really dope person. So, but high school sweetheart, y'all. Hey, and they be sweet sometimes. Can we talk about this other sweetness you made me watch last night?
Yeah, let's do a weekly recap because we were out last week, so we have a lot to recap on. So we can start there. We got a lot of recap.
I know, girl. We gotta know, girl. Let us know because Whitney had me watching some stuff. I'm gonna get my mind together.
Yeah, I really don't ever be I'm typically never up on the time with things. I don't really watch a lot of TV, but I kept seeing posts about it, and I actually had like some chill time. And I was like, let me open Netflix because I don't ever get to put Netflix on for adults. So I was excited. I didn't have to watch Coco Melon. So
the little things.
That's the big thing. It's the big fucking thing, guys. Woo! So yeah, I watched the Tinder Swindler, and I was like, if this shit's whack, I'm just gonna turn it. But I was just like, this is lit. It had me. Like at the end, I was like, we got to get this nigga. Period. We got to get him.
The end really jacked me up. I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting that. Like, I'm still
if you haven't seen the Tinder Swindler, spoiler alert, skip, pause, watch it, whatever, but we're gonna fucking talk about it. So if you've seen it, it's pretty much typically just a documentary about these women who met this guy on Tinder. And he had the look, he had the expensive cars, the lifestyle, like Instagram popping, typical influencer type of lifestyle type of thing. His family worked with like the diamond or worked with like diamonds or whatever, and he was just supposed to be some really well-off guy. But he really wasn't, and he scammed these women out of thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars to live this lifestyle that he was portraying, which is pretty epic. I have to give him that. It was pretty smart, a really smart scam. And it's so crazy because I was just watching this little show on YouTube. It's called Off the Porch. And this dude, light skin Keisha, her fiance, he's a rapper. He says that he's the first scammer rapper. And I don't really know a lot about him, but I watched his interview to find out about him. So he was saying that he used to be a scammer, and he was like, when you're into scamming, you really can't go to jail for a long time unless it's something really big. So I had literally just watched that. Then I watched the Tinder Swindler, and I was like, this is what he was talking about. You can scam people and you really don't go down for long. So this is why people be scamming, because it's not a lot of jail time, clearly. And then I started thinking about JT. Why was she in jail so long? I'm pissed.
Yeah, free shoddy.
I mean, JT's free, but still free JT forever. But I didn't like that. Like, this nigga was in jail for a hot little second, and JT was down for a minute. So whatever. But watch it. It was really good.
Watch it. And when he told me, she's like, Erin, you're gonna like this. I'm like, really? And then when it started off, I was like, what? Because it kind of started off like it could be very fairy tale-ish. It started off fairy tale-ish, and then the juice came, and I love a good juice, and it was like, okay, why Whitney said I was like that. I loved it. I
know what Erin likes.
I loved it. And at the end, I was like, you know how everyone always wants you to get into these Ponzi schemes and like all these like rabbit holes. I'm like, now this one is the good one. Now
come on now.
Women. I feel sorry for the people involved, but it was just so clutch that I was pissed. I went through a lot of emotions. I went through a lot of emotions. I think ultimately I was just like, damn, like, okay, women, we are the emotional creatures in the relationship. So we're just giving. Well, what if we gained our power back and we stopped giving and we decided that it was like, you gonna do this, you gonna do this, you gonna do this. Could we all be on the, like, really be on the boat and the yacht and still have our feelings intact? Like, we're missing something. How did he get us? How did he get us?
The crazy thing is, even the girl who was just a friend, like, first of all, I don't care if Dash tomorrow says, Whitney, can you take out a loan and borrow 50,000? I'm gonna say, nigga, no.
Well, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They haven't even, like, they didn't even know him for that long, and he's asking for that much money, bruh. You're dumb.
It was like, the love for me.
I get it, the emotions and how he really trapped them in, but bruh, that's crazy.
It was the love for me. It's like, I guess I mean, I've been in love
but to take out a loan for that much money, that's crazy.
But I think that's kind of like the drawing point for me. It's kind of like I don't just be giving money like that. Like, I don't think
that's never happening. Never happening.
No. No, I think somebody, what happened? I think I even thought about like, okay, say for instance, like you have a boyfriend, he just got locked up, his bail is high. It could be a couple grand, but this is your man you in love with for a couple years. What do
But
you?
that's why they have bail bondsmen, right?
Well, no,
That's
like
why they
okay,
have
you're
that.
gonna pay the bail bondsman, but that you have to pay that one a couple thousand because it's so high. Like say he was, slanging that
Yeah.
dough, got caught, whatever he was doing. Say you can say they want like a couple grand, at least two and up, 2,000 and up. What you gonna do? Are you gonna
I
depend on how
mean,
much you love him?
if my boyfriend was a drug dealer
Mm-hmm.
and he got arrested and went to jail, I would pay it because I know he got a stash somewhere. He could give you that money back.
All right. What if he was just a
Like,
regular degular and then just got caught up in like he just thought he was doing something and just got caught up, but he don't got it like that. So this was just like I got caught slipping by it. What would you do?
I mean, I feel like he would still like,
Think you hold it down?
yeah,
Okay.
like I would still pay it.
All right, Shawty. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll pay you to get out of jail. We just ain't gonna be loaning you money. We need you to get out.
Yeah, that's different. That's different. Like loaning a large sum of money where I have to take out a loan, like $50,000. That's different than like paying bail for you to get out of jail. That's like holding it down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna leave your ass in jail. And like depending on what it is, like, but getting a loan for $50,000, multiple loans, 9 loans. No, nigga. That's never happening. We're done. Breaking up. Bye.
I like
Just
the last girl. She was like,
yeah, the one. Yeah.
she's like, oh yeah, I can sell your clothes. And she kept it. I'm like, clutch. Like this, I like. Like I like how she was like, this is not about to go down. This is not about to go down. Like it's a no for me. I know where you at. And she was so smooth about it. I'm like, see, it's this steady for me. You get him back. Like sell all his stuff. She probably made so much money. She made her money back. The other one still
And she was in that field, the luxury field, so she knew how to resell and stuff like that. So that was good. But I was surprised it was real because remember he gave her the fake watch.
Yeah. Well, he gave the
that
other
was
girl
epic.
the fake watch.
The other girl the fake watch. I'm like, what if he was buying fake designer? But obviously it wasn't. But yeah,
I think he probably bought some. Like he probably did half and half. But when he thought that homegirl could really get him out of a situation, he probably gave up the real for her.
All
but
the real
other
stuff.
One was like, y'all have to watch the what is the? I can't even talk. Tinder Swindler. How do you even say it?
The Tinder Swindler.
Swindler.
Yeah.
It is intense. Fucking Simon. Okay. And I haven't been on Instagram in forever. But I was like,
I think,
and they already got these memes and captions over Simon. I'm like, I'm dead. Like, I'm dead.
Oh, I didn't see any, but I did see a headline. I didn't stop to read it that he's now banned from all dating apps.
Oh, good. But he's gonna just come up with an alias. I mean,
yeah, a different name. He probably already got that plastic surgery by now.
This dude is like the ultimate of the ultimate. Like, I was fucking impressed because dude went to jail, y'all. So number one, he done bamboozled all these women, made them all fall in love, all different countries, like everything, all made them fall in love, and decided that he just got busted. But it was just crazy because it's like, okay, we know he had a stash somewhere because when he came out, he was still filthy rich and still could live a great lifestyle after from this scamming. And that's what really got me. I'm like, you're over here still in a Bentley as soon as you got out. Like, you don't even care to be subtle about it. Because I think for me, if I'm busted, I would still be subtle. So y'all get off me for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be a little subtle. He doesn't care. Savage. But a part of me felt like if he would have did more of that in the United States versus like all those other countries, United States, like depending on, they would have came down on some type of they would have found some type of federal charge for him because they want you to pay taxes on whatever income you get.
Yeah.
So our government, that's why they say our government savage. Our government is savage enough. They would have like found something out of nowhere, like pull some charges out of your ass that you didn't even know exists to get him in, to make him, or like make him pay a huge restitution or something. Because we like the
Yeah.
money over here.
Yeah.
I'm like, Norway? I
But
don't
it
want
was,
to be on Tinder in Norway.
he was smart though. He was very calculated, how he moved very quickly. So I hope these niggas don't get no ideas. Cause listen.
Well, it ain't gonna work with us. So
Cause we up on game though. Please, ladies, do not be giving us none of these niggas money.
No.
Red flag, red flag. But it's kind of the same, remember? Well, this very low scale, but women be asking for $40. So
women do be asking for money.
That's a scam within itself, child. But that's a whole nother thing. That's a whole.
I mean, if, at least you'd had to get a loans out. If you got to get a loan for 40, you ain't my type.
Ooh.
We're gonna sip on that. So you guys have to watch that on Netflix. I love stuff like that. Ending was not what I expected, but it just kind of goes to show that like people with that do foolery things be getting away with it. It's just a reminder. It was just a reminder that people that do get away with it sometimes. So
damn, what was I gonna say? Looks can be deceiving, but it's just that social media, like he was living the lifestyle, but it wasn't real. Yeah. Like how people are like, what's on Instagram is fake. Like his life was literally totally fake. And it's just crazy how he was just really pimping, having all these other people pay for his lifestyle like that. That was just very, very wild. But yeah. Very interesting. I was just like, what the fuck is this? So crazy.
Through it all though, I love the first girl, the main girl that lost her ass on this. They asked her, "Are you still on Tinder?" And she said, "Yes, I'm still looking for love. And I'm not gonna let the Tinder, it wasn't Tinder's fault. I'm still looking
it wasn't.
It wasn't Tinder's fault, but it was her smirk at the end. You gotta watch it. That no matter what hardships you go through, because I'm sure this changed her life forever. Like she just went through a lot of emotions, but to know at the end of the day, she didn't give up on love. That's amazing. I love to just even see her say, you know what, I still want love. And I mean, because some people got scarred from that.
Yeah.
She said, the
bitch, she checked her ass into a fucking psych ward. Like she was off the damn deep end, which I understand. But yeah, I love that too, that she didn't give up. And I feel like that's for everybody. Like, don't give up on anything at all. Don't give up on yourself. So
don't give up on yourself. If you want love,
go after that shit. Yeah.
Period. Happy Love Day, guys. Happy Love Month.
Happy Lovers Day. Happy Lovers Year.
Cheers.
All that. Happy just fucking love.
Facts. So you guys know we have a giveaway going up. That happens this week. I can't even believe time flew by. We'll kind of get into why it flew by so quickly. But make sure that you guys are on our Instagram to check out all the details for our giveaway. We'll be announcing some winners. It is not too late to enter. So go ahead and make sure you hit that subscribe, share with some friends, and head over to our Instagram, hospitality_queens, for the giveaway.
Period. Okay, so I feel like it's like a 2-week recap. Okay, so on our last show, I was going to the oyster roast. Bam. Oyster roast. Cool. Oof, that was a day. So I got litty. That day was lit.
I'm here for it.
Liddy, a lot of favors happening, a lot of party favors. And we go to the venue, right? So it's on James Island. And it's beautiful. Off the water. And it was like, once you got out the car, it felt like you were at a family reunion. Like, it was like Black love. Like Black people everywhere. It was like your uncles making steaming the oysters. And it was like the last time I went to Bowen's Island was years and years ago. I don't even really remember anything about it because there was like three different buildings that you can go into, which is pretty cool. So it was really spaced out. Three different vibes. So one place was the bar, and then another place was just like a big open area, like of tables where they had just oysters on the table. People like mainly just standing up, and it was like right off the water. And then they had another place that was where you could sit and eat oysters, or you could stand. And as they steamed them, they would just come to your table and like just pour them on the table. Everybody just starts and just digs in. So they had like on the flyer, it said free fish and like some type of salad. They were selling like chicken wings and stuff like that. So they were selling hot food as well. We got there a little too late for any of the hot food, but I think Dash ended up getting some fried chicken and it looked really crispy and delicious. So fried chicken looked fire. But it's funny. So I haven't been to an oyster roast in years, right? So we get to the table and we actually end up getting at a table where like Dash and our friend Mo was with us. He actually has a podcast on Do Work. We're just a messenger. So Mo was with us and they put the oysters on the table. So, you know, it's called shucking oysters, right? So you got your oyster knife. And the thing is to it, you have to like, it's like literally a big cluster and you have to pretty much figure out how to open it to get to the oyster, right? Now, mind you, party favors, and I haven't shucked the oyster in fucking years, right? So I'm struggling. And this lady next to me is like, she literally called me up. She's like, you don't know what you're doing. And I was just like, first of all, bitch, I'm kind of geeked out right now. Okay. Like, it's a lot happening. And yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So I really need to concentrate on what I'm doing because there's a lot happening in my brain. We've been drinking, taking shots, and yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So that was funny because she totally called me out. So this big ass cluster, and I just literally could not figure out how to open it. So I gave it to Mo. Like, Mo, you can have this. I don't even have the capacity to try. I'm gonna get one that's a little easier because sometimes, like, if they're steamed enough, they'll be popped open a little bit. So it's easy to get your knife in there and pop it open and get the oyster. So I had to start with those first to get comfortable. And then after a while, I was like shucking. I had it. I just needed to, you know, find my groove a little bit and kind of mellow down a little bit. So it's funny, the big cluster that I gave to Mo, as he's opening it, he's getting the biggest, fattest, most beautiful oysters ever. He's like, dang, Whitney, you gave up the best cluster. And I was just like, you're welcome. But the best ones are like the ones that are just big and juicy. It just has the best flavor. You get some hot sauce on there. Perfect. So again, when you come, you have to come in one of the months and we'll take you to a oyster roast. You can have one. But it's like it's a good thing because like it's just like a community. Like say like Dash opens a big oyster and he may give it to me. Or someone like, you know, people just kind of share and stuff like that. So it's like it's cool. And then we just went to the bar, took more shots, and then not out of nowhere, but we ended up at a Mexican restaurant. Crazy turn of events, but Dash, you know, we love our Mexican food. Dash kept talking about this Mexican place, how he had went there and and it's so good. And it's in West Ashley. Like I've been by it a million times. I just never went to that location. So we were all hungry. So I was like, Dash, we're going there. And it was fire. It was so good. The food, it was so crazy. I don't know if it was because I was so lit, but the food was so hot. Like, you know how like, you know, when you eat, it's hot and then, you know, but it was like literally hot the whole time I was eating it. It was really strange. Like it was just like
Liddy.
very, very hot and fresh. It was just strange. I don't think I've ever experienced that, but it was really very, very good. Really cool atmosphere. So I definitely go back. Was it called Los Race? Maybe, not sure, but it was really good. Me and Dash did a queso review. Queso was good, a little salty, but it was all right. It was all right. It was all right. So yeah, we had a good time that night. It was lit. So cheers to the oyster roast Sunday for sure.
Oyster roast Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Yum. Yes, we were talking about that oyster roast. I'm like, ooh, I don't know about trying one, but I definitely would be down for the festivities.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Listen, we had a good time.
Love it. Whitney was telling us on our last show how she was getting out here in these streets, and this was the next thing that she was doing in these streets. So I'm here for it. Okay, I like a good little eating festivities with good friends and good vibes. That's always litty.
Mm-hmm.
Liddy, have you been to any more places?
I'm trying to think. I don't think so, but I'll have another story for y'all tomorrow. I'm going to dinner tomorrow.
Okay.
And this is going to be an interesting one. I'm going with the friend, the friend of the friend.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be very interesting. His energy is very on 10.
Okay.
The energy is giving. So this is going to be an interesting dinner. So I gave him 2 places that he could pick. So one place is called either Big Daddy's or Bad Daddy's Burgers. I've heard a lot of people talk about it. So we could either go there, or there's a Cuban place that I found that looks really fire, and I hope he picks that place. But I want to have a little variety. I don't really know like his vibe, like, you know. But if he doesn't pick the Cuban place, I'm gonna go to the Cuban place with somebody else, and it looks really cute. So I'm excited about where we try. So
I am very curious too. I'm gonna vote the daddy spot because how you described his energy screams daddy. And if I were him, I'd probably pick anything with that word in it so she would know I'm daddy. So I'm gonna vote the daddy restaurant, and we'll see on the next show. I'm excited.
Which one we picked. So yeah.
I can't wait. I want to know because I feel like I already know which one I think he goes. Epic.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting, pretty epic. So I'm excited about this. I was thinking about today. I'm like, leave it up to you to get into a little shenanigan like this. So I think it's gonna be fun.
Shenanigan. I feel like shenanigans are well deserved. It's just well deserved. I have only got to get into one shenanigan. And that was on what's today? Last Saturday. Monday. Okay, not this past weekend, but the weekend before. So February 5th. I worked this event. Oh my God, that is so sad. Like when you think, and I'm like, I'm trying to even think about the event I worked. Like, what did I do? Oh, okay. I remember now. I'm like, I literally had like a whole brain bar. I did like this engagement party Saturday as an event. And then I went, it was my sister's birthday the next day. And so they had went out to dinner and went to this after spot. Well, I went to the place that they went to before. However, I didn't know it had 2 parts. It all makes sense because I follow this place on Instagram. It's called Bottled in Bond. I followed on Instagram and I saw that they were like remodeling something, and 2 and 2 did not come together. Like I just wasn't understanding. I thought that like the place I went to was it. And so it just like remodeled. So I was like, oh, okay. Well, come to find out, it has 2 parts. It has like a bar / little mini restaurant that it has. It's very like intimate. It's like a whiskey bar, like very just small, like straight kind of line bar, very dark. I love that part that I went to before.
I love a whiskey bar.
Love it. The vibe was litty. And then I like literally our friends were right in front of us. Mind you, we had that ice snow, whatever the fuck that was that week. And so it was mad icy. So icy that we were coming up the stairs to going to this parlor. And one of the dudes that was walking in front that was with the party fell. And we were like, I'm not gonna go there. So I literally had to do like the most flexible like leg pull over to get on stairs and like 007 the wall so I wouldn't like fall and slip because it's icy here. We get snow, but we get more ice. Like this ain't snowy type vibe. So after a couple people fell and bust their ass, I was safe. We made it into the other side of the place because it's like two separate doors, like two separate entries. So you can't get to the place from the other place, which is a little annoying. I can't lie, but whatever. We went to the other side. Love the inside of this place. I'm like, I cannot wait to go back in the summer. But it was like super, super dope. Just like such a like parlor, old school whiskey vibe type of situation. It was really nice. It wasn't that crowded, so you could really like see the whole venue because it wasn't that many people. And I was like, oh yes, very diverse crowd. Definitely saw a couple little cutie pies or whatever, but it was a lot going on.
Cutie pies.
It was a lot going on, so I didn't really get my full Mac on and my fullest of potential, but I will be back in the summer where I shine better.
Okay.
I know you got to be peeping the scene, and when it be cool and it's like a festivity, you know, you gotta. I don't like to be that person that's like not like if I came for your birthday, like not like talking to you.
Right.
Which I'll give you a little story on that too, but so whatever, really cool. Bartender was really nice. And then I did meet a little Salt and Pepper at the bar.
Okay.
Salt and Pepper was pretty cute. But he was like, I was like, oh, okay, you know, well, we chopped it up, bought me a shot, whatever. And then like I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going back like in our little section area with people that I came with. And then I saw him staring at me, like, and I was like, you know, after a couple of stares, I'm like, I got up, like, what's up? He's like, oh, I just want to spend time with you. And I'm like, well, I just told you I'm here with friends. Like, I'm not here to just only give you my undivided attention. No.
That's some old nigga shit.
That's some Salt and Pepper. And if you guys don't know what Salt and Pepper is, slide in the DMs, we'll let you know. That's that. He's seasoned, okay? It's just y'all use them seasonings. And I was just like, okay, I'm annoyed. Plus, like when we were at the bar for that little short period of time, people kept coming up to talk to me while I was trying to like have my salt and pepper moment. So I was like, you know what? I need to cut this short because people are like talking to me while I'm clearly talking to someone else. So it's clearly that I need to like, I'm not giving my attention in the right places apparently. So I need to like go away.
Yeah.
Long story short, I will be returning. However, there was a DJ there. You know how them DJs be. The DJ, attention DJs. Okay. If you have a light crowd, you see some baddies in the room. You see they celebrating, they chilling, they got a section. Okay. Should they want something and they classy and they looking good, they tame. Please hear it. Nobody said you had to play it, but hear it. All right, I'll see what I can do. This DJ was ignoring everybody. Mind you, it's not that big of a place. So it's like, we can see you can see me. It's kind of awkward. Like, you're not that high or here, you know, it's kind of weird. And he was like blatantly like ignoring that. I wanted to request because the jams, like I felt like I know it's a little quiet, but if I am like queen of like how to get the ladies on the dance floor, I don't know. Something in me happens and ignites, and then all my friends ignite. Like, you gotta get us to move. Like, we're just doing a whole little two-step. I don't want a two-step. I don't want to do that. I two-step me early or two-step me in the end. I need to vibe at some point. So I started tipping him because I'm like, maybe he wants some money. I don't know. I know how that is. So I'm like, yo, gave like $15. And I'm like, yo, I just want some Afro beats. I didn't even give him like I don't care who you play, but we need some Afro beats. We just need a little, like we need a little something. We need, this ain't doing it. Ignored me the whole time. And then I see this dude that he's trying to vibe. And I'm like, I don't know, he's giving me the eye, I'm giving him the eye. I was like, hey, ask him to play a song for you. And like, I gave him what I would like to hear. The dude listened to this dude. And this dude is not like a friend or anything like that. And I'm like, I don't know what your problem is, but I'm the one you should listen to, not this man. I'm the one that tipped you. A little funky, a little situation. I don't know. I'm like, I was like, I guess he likes men. Right. So it's like, that's annoying. That's annoying. So not impressed with the DJ. And if he's going to be there on that particular night, I don't know if I can rock with it because I need to vibe.
Music is important. That's why I don't really like going out a lot of the places like downtown here because the music is just not it. Like the atmosphere is it, but the music is not it.
It needs to be. I get so like, it's just like sometimes you want to vibe and it's like, I get it. But when I go out, I like to be present in the moment. So I do care about the music. Like everybody's on their phone and like just trying to do it for the gram. Mm-hmm. They don't care. They can keep reoccurring these places. I care because I'm actually trying to catch this full vibe. And I would like to dip it low and pick it back up at one point. It could be a light low. It could be a low. It depends on you, DJ.
Facts.
So Facts. That was the only good shenanigan I had, though. I was just happy to get out because I really haven't been doing anything. And I got to go to a place that I thought I liked, but I like the other side even better. So shout out to that. I will be returning. And then life got a little crazy for a week. But shout outs to Hospitality Queens for always reminding you guys to just stay present and always speak positivity, no matter what you're enduring. Always just know everything will work out. That's the only thing that got me through this last week. It was not fun, but I'm here. And I just believe always that every day is a new day to believe that everything's going to be great. And there's love in the air. If you love yourself, you love your life, you love the people around you, it all will work out.
Yeah, I say to myself when I wake up, today is the best day of my life. Say it every day.
Hey.
So, facts.
That's shoddy. So
I found the tequila.
All right, what's it called?
It's called, I hope I'm not saying, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I have a picture. It's called La Gritona. This is what it looks like. Have you seen this before?
No.
But I heard it. This is the wine, not the wine. The tequila that makes you feel sexy.
All right.
And the price is really good. It's only $37.99.
Can you screenshot, send that, whatever?
Yeah, I will. And it's a reposado. So.
All right, bet. I shall pick it up this weekend.
2 people said it was good. So
I'm gonna pick it up this weekend because if I'm feeling sexy or whatever,
dangerous.
That could be a game changer because I don't really need anything extra.
I know. I'm like, I don't know if I need to feel sexier
because when I turn tequila on,
there's no going back.
And I want everyone that says tequila makes your clothes turn off. I just need you guys to stop saying that. Just stop. That is not a good way to represent tequila. Right? Like
I feel like it. I don't think besides vodka, which is the devil's juice. I think that everything is already in your head. You wanted to take your clothes off.
Yes, that's exactly what I say. If tequila makes you take your clothes off, you wanted your clothes to be off. Tequila is your friend. It is healthy for you. Take shots of it. If it gets you on the dance floor, stay on the dance floor, drop it low, pick it back up, twirl it around, hit the splits, hit that daddy stroke if you're in the Dallas, and get your ass up again and again.
It's the daddy stroke for me. Yikes.
Tequila.
Did you watch the Janet documentary?
No, I know. I know.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I was trying, but I could only get through so much. Like I do this
So
Tinder.
I saw this really cool thing. I don't know if you saw it, but Lisa Ray is putting up her like LA home on Airbnb for only $56 a night or something very low.
What?
How lit is that? It's like this thing that she's doing. Yeah, you can
literally
stay in her house for like it's under $100. I think it's like $56 or $55 a night. So cool, right? I love Lisa.
Lisa Diamond, honey. She got a stripper pole now.
Probably. I saw like some pictures of it. It looks pretty lit. So shout out to Issa. We love you, boo.
For my last hefty glass, I gotta stop after this. Lisa Ray, I'm coming for you.
Issa.
Oh, Issa, girl, why did I think you saw Lisa Ray? That's why I was like, damn, did she have a stripper pole?
No, Issa.
Issa. Okay, that must have been what I've heard. Something about her in real estate or something. I heard. That's Liddy. I love that. I love Issa.
Yeah, and she just got the key to Inglewood, and it's like the first person to get the key to the city in like over 100 years or something like that. So
I freaking love her. She's just the freaking best. And I love. She said, "It's me season." I'm like, it's me season.
Yeah. So I have a story. I don't know if you've seen this, but this is deep. So the headline, they talked about this on the Breakfast Club too. The headline of the story is Las Vegas bartender robbed at gunpoint and he was forced to repay his bosses the stolen money. Did you see this story? So bartender in Las Vegas, he was closing up and they had the security footage of him literally getting robbed at gunpoint. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna give them the money. Like, I'm not about to die over this. It's a fucking job. So he gave them the money. So within hours of him getting robbed, the owners of the bar made him sign this thing saying that he had to repay the money. So he was so startled and like, like you could have died. He signed it like an idiot. So I guess now he has to pay back this money, and I can't even remember the exact amount. That maybe it was like $4,000 or something like that. Yep, $4,000. So he has to pay back this money. Yeah. How crazy is that? I just feel like that's the thing. Even if your table walks out or you get stiff or whatever, they don't pay the bill. Like, you don't have to pay that. So for him to literally get robbed at gunpoint, for you as a business owner to make them pay that back is really fucking shitty. And all of your employees should walk out and never work for you. That's just not good. Like, that's not good business. It's like you're not even there for your people. How crazy is that? Like, this person could have died in your establishment. What did you want him to do? Say no and lose his life? And they still take the money? That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's savage in here in these streets.
It is.
Yeah.
So who's to say the owners, like, who knows?
That sounds like a scam.
Mm-hmm. It's scamming season, y'all.
Watch out. What they said, hide your what was that back in the day? Hide your something. Hide your
wife, hide your kids. Hide yourself, because
we trying to scam any type of way. That's fucked up.
Anyway, very fucked up. Yeah, I would have been I don't like that either. But hopefully, I'm sure hospitality industry is very strong. So I know Dog has a new job and someone's probably helping him pay it back or something by now. So
yeah, I would be
that place.
Banning that place. So whatever that place is, it's a report. Okay, don't eat there. Do not give them no money because they just wrong.
Period. So this weekend, so I started. Well, it's lovers year of the lovers. I wanted to take my grandma out for like a lunch for Valentine's Day. So me and my son took her out to lunch this Saturday, and because she's like, she doesn't really get out, and I literally had to ask, like, is it okay? Because I've like asked to do stuff, she's like, no, like, you know. So she's like surprisingly said yeah. I was like, all right, cool. So we went out after I got off on Saturday, and we went to the Park Circle area, which is close to her house. And I love hanging out with my grandma because it's always like a history lesson, but I literally hang out with her every single day of my life. But she lives really close to Park Circle. It's kind of like the area that not the area she grew up in, but it's very close. And it's just cool, like, as we're driving there, she's telling me, like, oh, this used to be a Piggly Wiggly. That was like a little market, and like just cool to see like what used to be there and like how it's evolved and gentrified over the years. But just super cool to get that history lesson and learn so much stuff from her. So we went to Lola, the place that Erin went when she came to Charleston for my baby shower. And she told me about it, and I think I went there a few weeks later for my mom took me there for my birthday, because I remember the last time I was there I was pregnant. And I wanted to take my grandma there because she's 83 years old, and a thing happens when you get old, you can lose your taste buds. So she can't really taste a lot of her food unless it's like seasoned very well. So I wanted to take her there because it's a New Orleans style place. So I felt like it would be seasoned good so she could have a little taste of something, you know? So we went there, and when we got there, I wasn't expecting it to be a wait, but it was like a 30-minute wait. So I'm like, okay, cool. We could walk around, because it's like, that's the vibe of Park Circle. You walk around a lot of restaurants and stuff like that. So we walked around, and it was cute. Like, a lot of people had dogs, and it was like a lot of people were already celebrating Valentine's Day. So a lot of dudes like walking around with flowers and stuff. So it was just really cute. It was just like a vibe of the day. Like I just felt really good. So when we get back to the place, like the customer service from the get-go was A1. Like when we walked in, hostess was on it, like super lit greeting. Like she was very nice. And when I came back, she addressed me by name, hey Whitney, like she was on it. I really liked that. Our server was good. He was like a younger guy, and he was a good server. And it was so funny. Like my grandma like really loved him when she was talking to me, and she was like, she reminds me of your cousin. And I was just like, I didn't see how, but you know, it's just my grandma. Like she could see how they're not. He's like a younger white guy. My cousin is not white. They to me don't look the same, but just something about him reminded her or gave her the vibe of her grandson. So whatever. And she tells the guy, and like my grandma, she's spicy. Like we all know she's spicy. So she was like, I don't know, it's just something about you, but you remind me of my grandson or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I just thought that was so cute that she like said that to him. So I'm paying for the food, and like my grandma like gets out her wallet and she's going through, and my grandma was like, I don't want you to think I'm trying to hit on you. And she was like, and she gave him some money. Like she wanted to like give him like an extra tip. And I just thought it was so fucking cute. Like he does not think you're hitting on him, grandma. Like he don't think that just because you're giving him a tip. But it was the cutest thing. But she just wanted to give him money, and she just gave him $5. And I just thought it was so cute because she really thought she was doing something. So I really wanted to like make sure I like went ahead and like gave him my tip right away, so he didn't think that was the tip for the whole table and be fucking crushed. But I just thought it was so cute that she just felt like she had to give him that little $5 and give the disclaimer, I'm not trying to hit on you, which was so funny. And like later on in the day, she brought it back up. She was like, I know he thought that was so funny that I told him, don't think I was hitting on you. So she was like just trying to fuck with him. So funny. But we had the best day. Like my grandma was like, I'm so happy we went out, because we like went out and we went to little stores and stuff. She's like, I'm so happy we went out. We had such a good day. And I was like, yay, that's what I really wanted you to like get out the house and like have a good day. Like let me drive you around and let's, do stuff. So we had a really good time. The food was really good too. Hot as fuck. I don't know what it is with the food, but the food was hot.
That's
Like
major key.
hot as
Major key.
fuck.
Major.
Yeah.
It needs to be hot.
Yeah. I got what did I get? So we got the oysters Rockefeller, was very good. I got fish tacos, and both my grandma and Jonah got like fried shrimp, but seasoned to perfection. Great thing about having kids, you can eat their food. So definitely was eating his scrimps. And then I got a white sangria. It was pretty good, pretty strong too. I was feeling a little bit after.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, shout out to Lola. If you're in Park Circle, go there. It's pretty good. Really good customer service, good vibe. And like I was just people watching, like when people were coming into work, you could just see like the camaraderie, like with the employees and stuff. It was just cool. Like I love the food and bev vibe. So it's a good vibe in there.
Hey, Lola. That's so funny. I had Cajun today. I went for lunch today at this place called Razoo's, and I haven't been there in like a gazillion years because the one that's close to me closed. But I was over in that area and I actually had a shrimp basket. Had them shrimps, and they have like their own seasoned fries. And I thought I needed ketchup because I couldn't really remember what they taste like. You don't need nothing. Like that's how seasoned and delicious it is. You didn't need nothing. So I had shrimp. It is on our story. It'll probably be off by tomorrow, but it was the bomb, and it was hot. Like I had a blow because I was so hungry.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't wait. I can't wait.
But I feel like if you need ketchup on the fries ain't good.
That's true, because I don't like ketchup like that. I do
not like ketchup like that.
So I was like, I got it because I was nervous, but it was.
So when you said fries, it made me remember. So I don't think we don't have a nickname for him yet, but you know who I'm talking about.
I'm not doing good with my nicknames right now. Like I feel like I'm struggling. I have somebody I wanted to give a nickname to, and it wasn't working out. So I feel like once
because we haven't really talked a lot about that. Once we talk and discuss, we'll probably form a nickname. But when you said fries, maybe remember, I'll share this. We were talking, and I mean, I love food, so I could talk about food often. I don't know how Wingstop came about in our conversation, but he's never had Wingstop. Girl, I was like, at that very moment, I'm like, I'm about to go because you're a fucking serial killer. What do you mean you've never had Wingstop? And then he said that he didn't even really like fries. And I was like, I don't really know how much further this is gonna go, because
what does he eat? Like I'd be like, well, what do you eat? Like I am like, what do you eat?
I mean, I don't even eat meat, y'all. But if you've never had Wingstop, that's what I'm gonna break that's where I'm gonna go on the other side for, is some chicken wings. And you've never had fucking Wingstop? I was like, are you being funny? Are you fucking with me right now? Like I got serious. Like, you never had Wingstop? Absolutely. It really threw me for a loop. Still trying to grasp it. But yeah, then he said he didn't really he said he liked fries, but he didn't really like fries like that. I was like, well, what do you? And either you like fries or you just don't like fries. But I'm like, fries are the best thing that has ever been invented, so I don't get it. But
I need to know what he eats, and I know this is gonna get personal, but I need.
No, he's like a country. He likes fried chicken, but he likes Southern fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, rice, that kind of like
country Bama.
Yeah, he's from Alabama.
So.
Yeah,
that's gonna be his nickname.
Or what about Big Country?
Big Country. I like Big Country. I like that.
Big Country.
I like Big Country.
That's gonna be a thing. Big Country. But yeah, he likes like the typical Southern.
Yes.
Like the typical
Mac and
Southern,
cheese,
like
yeah, all the shit that's gonna put you to sleep. I mean,
like
leaf
the
fries.
Sunday. Yeah. Like I gotta put them on. Like
You want chicken fried steak and mashed potatoes with white gravy? I don't like white gravy. I don't like gravy.
So yeah, and I did ask him. I was like, "So what do you like? Like, what's your favorite meal?" Like, because at that point I was fucking intrigued.
Yeah,
like you know me, I was like,
meal? What's his favorite meal?
That's what it was. It was like fried chicken, rice, macaroni, cheese, and like I don't know, something else, like some type of like vegetable or something. But like
naps
the typical.
After you take naps.
I don't know. Bitch, I don't know. I was kind of checked out after that. No, not even gonna lie.
Okay, so really random, but it's like I feel like men that still eat like those super heavy meals like a lot, not like you could definitely have them whatever, but if they eat them like a lot, they take naps. I learned those type of niggas take naps. Like it's one of those like I can sleep real quick nap and I can wake back up. Like he like a quick napper. So does he nap is a good question. Ladies, if he like that meal that's gonna take him down, I mean take him down. I'm not saying you can't. I just want to know if you take naps. And I mean, it could be a quick nap, like, oh, I just rested my eyes type nap.
No, if you rest in your eyes, nigga, you sleep. I don't know. I know. But yeah. So ever since then, I was like, I feel like we need to go to Wingstop. We need to buy Wingstop.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Send it to him. Like, hey, you got to pack it outside your door.
I feel like
let me change your life and put you on. So I don't know.
You gotta do the Wingstop with him. Maybe like I don't know if there's like if the weather's good or whatever, but maybe like a park y'all can go eat it at or something. Just because like you don't really want to eat in Wingstop. It's not really like the bomby. Mm-hmm. So like you could take it, maybe go to a park or something outdoorsy. We need a real reaction, and you let them know. You ain't go nap outside.
I don't know. He doesn't strike me as a napper, but
that's really my question now. Do you nap?
Do you nap? That's the name of the show. Do you take naps? Because I need to know.
It's levels, y'all. It's levels. It's kind of an inside thing. Don't take me seriously. But for real, do you nap?
Did you watch the Super Bowl?
No.
I did. This is the first time I watched a Super Bowl in years, but I was really pumped about the halftime show, so it made me watch the actual whole Super Bowl. So
I need to watch the halftime show. I was like super busy.
You haven't watched it?
I haven't. It's like something I've been wanting to like watch all day, but I haven't. I've been super busy. I haven't watched anything. I was just able to like. I was trying to like actually be productive when I got on the computer, but I have to. I might probably watch it tonight so I can go to sleep really good.
Yeah.
Because I keep seeing, like I was on Instagram for the first time. I'm like, oh my God, it looks so litty. But I was like, let me do what I need to do first. And then I just didn't get to it. So I'm definitely going to check out Mary. And then the way the memes are with Mary, I'm like, like Mary's dances bring love.
It's always the kick for me, just everything. Y'all know we love Mary.
We love Mary.
She's the GOAT. She's the best. Like I fucking love her. If you have Apple Music, the Mary J. Blige Essentials playlist by Apple Music, fire. I listen to it all the time. I love her. Period. And her new song, Rent. Is it called Rent or Rent Money Due or whatever? What is it called? With Davies.
I don't think
we talked about this. Or you know the other one.
Gorgeous.
Okay, that one's good. But
gorgeous. I feel like that's still like in my head, which is hilarious. But yeah,
that's a good one. But no, there's a song that she has with Davies. I listen to that shit all the time. It's a bop. It's fire. I'll send it to you. But I love that song.
Okay.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Check that shit out, y'all. Mary is so fire. Let me see. I gotta find it so I can tell y'all the name. I should know. Okay, it's called Rent Money.
Rent Money. Hey.
It's fire. It's fire. But that I was telling Erin that the video for her, Good Morning Gorgeous, she just looks so fire, like so beautiful. Oh my God.
Mary's just a
Like
vibe.
she just looks so good. And it's like maybe it's because she never had any fucking kids, but she
That do be
looks
making a difference though. Real no cap. Shout outs to moms, we're moms, but like if you don't have kids, like your body is still pretty legit. Like it's got a fighting chance, literally. Like a real fighting chance, because it's like
her body looks good.
Her body looks good.
fire.
And I think about like, it's like when you have a child, like your body changes, a lot of organs change, like it's a lot of shit going on in there, pushed on, moved on, you done did a lot of stuff. So then like you're kind of going up and down on the weight. If you have no kids and you live a pretty regular lifestyle, you're gonna stay regular decola.
And you're rich as fuck. So I mean, I'm sure she has a trainer and all that shit.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure like she just looks like a person that's not about to sit up in there and just even like she has the money to eat off crazy, but I don't even see her doing that. Like she just doesn't even carry herself like I'm gonna do all that. She's probably living life, sipping that Riesling. Oh my God, didn't she have a wine we have to try? We gotta order that.
Sun Goddess.
I forgot.
They have it at Total Wine.
I don't feel like I remember.
Yeah, they do. When I went there one of the last times, you know how they always have boxes everywhere? I saw the box with the logo on it when I was
okay, we gotta get that.
Have it. But remember, when I was talking to it, she has like flavors that we don't really go for. We still have to try it because it was like a Chardonnay or something.
Oh yeah. Oh,
but we still have to
so we have to go on the website because I thought we saw on the website it had more of options, and then the Total Wine didn't have that many options.
I don't know.
We're gonna follow back on that, guys. Just stay tuned to the wine club, by the way. We have like a little bit of wine club. I want to like get some things flowing and going so we can get you guys as a review. I'm still working on how like what's the best way to like compose that together so we can get your reviews on our selections. Y'all think we whack, you think we are amazing, you think we're up to something, like I don't know. Hospitality Queens wine. Who got the great farm? Like, what's up? We're available. We will come to you. Just saying. We'll smash on some grapes.
Yeah,
we might hit that two-step. Mommy two-step. Hey, we'll hit that that rent money due on Mary.
It's a bop. That's
my
one of my favorite songs right now.
Okay, I have to listen to it after then. I'm tripping then.
Yeah.
All right,
definitely a bop.
Bet.
Do you have a affirmation for this week?
I was just thinking about that. I think I'm gonna just say loving myself attracts healthy relationships and love. That's my affirmation. So
I don't think I have one, but I have this written. I don't know if this is an affirmation, but I was listening to something. Oh my God, I keep seeing my angel number and it's a sign. I see my angel number all the time.
Yes, Shawty.
I receive. And I just feel like it means that I'm doing the right thing and I'm
it is. It absolutely means that.
I'm on the right path. But what did I write down? Oh, I wrote this down. It's not how well you live, it's how well you die.
Ooh, that's intense.
So I know, but it's like we talk about that in. A lot of times Erin and I talk about setting yourself up for success, setting up your kids for success. And it's like you can live a great life, but like what happens when you're gone and leaving your family with like all this stress of like they don't know what to do or they don't have the money for your funeral and they don't know like in my job, I work with a lot of people. That's a part of my job to work with like survivors of deceased people. And a lot of times like they're just in disarray or stress because they're trying to get things together. And it's pretty sad. So that's just important I don't think you have to wait until you're old, like have life insurance, like now, like my grandmother got me set us up with a life insurance policy when I was like in my 20s, and it's carried over. Like she paid for it and now I pay for it. But that is something I'm just so thankful that she did. For me to just at a really young age, like put that in my mind. So have life insurance, like have a will, have all your important passwords and stuff written down. So like if something happens, they can get into your phone, they can get into stuff that, you know, that's really important to like to make the process smooth, even though it's going to be kind of a shitty process, but you know, make it as smooth as possible because you just never know what can happen. Damn, that just made me think about what's happening with
Yeah,
you
it's
too.
like it was a lot.
Crazy. Wasn't even
That's
thinking
a
about that.
lot. I
Was not
like
even thinking
it.
about that. But
I'm not
full
yeah,
circle.
yeah, no, it's good.
But just set yourself up for success just as an adult. Like it's just really necessary. Even your kids, like life insurance for your kids, or even college funds for your kids, like invest for your kids. So like when they're 18, they have money and they have stuff. Like my dad is super big into that. He buys stocks for my son all the time, and like he has stocks in Disney and all this stuff. And I'm like, thank you. Like he's good. So that's just really important to make sure that you die well. So
Yeah,
yeah.
that was intense. I love that. I love that. That was an intense affirmation. It's really, really full circle for me. And it's actually something that's been on my heart. So I really appreciate you saying that. And right before you said that, you mentioned how your angel numbers have just really been showing up to tell you you're in the right place. And I definitely been, you know, they've been speaking to me. I've been meditating. That's the only thing that's really gotten me through every day. So your message was definitely for me. And I love that. And I'm super appreciative of that because it's something that I have been dealt with this past week. And I didn't do it yet. It's like I have it on my list to do, but it hasn't been done yet. And that just was a reminder for me to like tomorrow. Okay. Period. Do not wait on this stuff, you guys. Do not wait. And I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to have everything ready to go tomorrow. Absolutely not. But what I will have is like even just a composed email. That's the least you can do of something that you've written that's like boom, 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 boom. This is how you get here. This is what I have. Blah, 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 blah. Or like my mom told me, like, she's like, hey, I have this bag. If anything ever happens to me, you got to find this bag. This is where you'll find the information. I need to do the same for her, right? She has a key to my home. So even if that's just like something like that, like, hey, I have this paper. It's going to have everything you need on it in this area in my house. That will be done tomorrow. Hell, might get done tonight. Because let's be real, I had a very, very, very intense situation last week. And it's something I continue to replay in my mind. It's something I'm continuing to work through, but it was just a really like a reminder of how to like stay ready so you don't ever have to be in that spot. I'm so grateful that we didn't have to go there. However, like through this whole thing, I realize I'm always really put in a lot of like, I don't know the word for it. I'm trying to think of the word. I've always been putting these really like near-death moments. I don't know if that's necessarily the word I'm trying to say. Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say in the word, but I get put in these situations where death is near, not necessarily with me, but maybe those around me. And I was trying to figure out like it's like a journey that I've added on to my like, why am I like seeing these? It's not like I'm like encountering them from a phone call necessarily. I may be encountering them from visuals, face to face, like in the action. It's very much intense. And I think I've learned that's actually a little bit of my trauma that I've had to identify. Everyone's so strong. So you don't think about it. So in that moment, you know, you don't know, like, what does that mean for you? So when someone says, hey, get your shit together, like, hey, I love that I can say one day, if I'm not here, you guys can hit up that YouTube, check out the videos, have some wine with me still, have some funny PSAs. And I'm okay. I feel really great about that. That's setting yourself up for success. It's like, whatever you want to do, like, do it.
Yeah.
If you even post on Instagram, post. Do you, shawty?
Do you, shawty?
Period. Do you. So I love that. That was an amazing takeaway, you guys. And make sure you tap in with us because we love you.
Yeah.
And we're just spreading Black girl magic today. What's happening?
So today is a monumental day. I've been literally smiling all day. If you haven't noticed, I got my braces off. Like, we just have to take a moment, you guys, because
you just do one of those, like, even though you don't have the grill, can we just get one of those? Like,
the grill is coming. Like, I've been thinking about it all day.
Yes.
Like, when she's taking my braces off, she's like walking me through the steps and and like, I don't know. I just was really nervous about what my teeth were gonna look like after. I was kind of psyching myself out. And I didn't like look at my phone or anything. She's like, okay, you need to go. Cause like, a lot of shit that they do, like the process that they do to like put your braces on is like, they do it again to like get the motherfuckers off. They put all this shit in there and you got to go brush your teeth. So when I went to brush my teeth, I was like, and I couldn't stop smiling as I was brushing my teeth. I was like, I was so just shocked. And I was like, fuck, my teeth look so big, but I'm so used to having this thing on them. And I was just really like in shock. Like all day I've been just like looking in the mirror and like smiling at myself. I'm like, this is crazy that these are my teeth. And I just have gone through such a process. Like when I was in high school, I had braces and then I had to get them taken off, unfortunately. So my gap opened back up and like I feel like my teeth have before was always like a major like insecurity for me, for sure. And I just am happy that I was just able to like have braces because it's just like a huge confidence booster to have a beautiful smile. And it's just something that I've always wanted. And I just at a certain point just never thought that I was ever gonna have it. So I kind of just like sucked it up and it was just like, all right, these are my teeth. And looking back, and even when I had my braces, I was just like, damn, like looking back at old pictures, I'm like, I don't know how I even survived through life with like teeth like that. Like I had like so much teeth. I had like, after I got my braces, I had like 7 teeth pulled at the same time. I had so much overcrowding. I had like a tooth at the roof of my mouth. Like it was just crazy. I had so much overcrowding in my mouth. But just looking today, like looking at the pictures of like my teeth from the beginning and looking at the tooth that was like literally at the roof of my mouth and it like, they didn't pull it out. It literally got pulled in place. Like just remembering the journey. I had braces for 3.5 years. It would have been 4 years in October of this year. Crazy. So it's really been a long fucking journey of these goddamn braces and they're fucking off. And my teeth look amazing. Like I have a perfect fucking smile.
Hey. Shout out.
I need to play Bodak Yellow when Cardi says I got a bag and fix my teeth. That's how I feel like. My mom was like, they look fake. And I'm like, hell yeah.
They don't look fake. They totally look awesome, actually. They look really great. You look awesome. When you was shitting out, I was like, oh my God, I just love this smile. We talked about your braces coming off a while ago and I forgot about it. And I'm just super excited for you. This was a really awesome journey. She actually looked really good with braces. You probably didn't even notice because she's just is a beautiful woman, but you look even more beautiful now. So shout outs to On Love Day, On Love Month.
I know.
The month of love. It's 22 February 2022, John. She got that love. She got that love, shawty. Shout outs to loving your teeth. Okay, come on through teeth. Can we get it?
And I'm gonna get my teeth whitened in another 2 weeks. Bitch, I'm about to be on a billboard. Okay. Colgate, call me. I'm here for it.
Period.
Okay? That's on my vision board, actually.
Oh, really?
Is a Black woman with like a pearly white smile and a toothbrush for like great dental care. So I'm about to have a partnership with some dental company.
All right, come through dental care. Come through.
Speaking into existence, right?
Okay, period. Period. I'm here
Trying to
for
get that bag. Yeah.
I love it, Queen. Okay, shout out to Black Girl Magic. Okay, she came through with us.
Yeah. Once again.
Period. I love it. I love it. I love it.
So thanks for watching, guys. Again, we have a fucking giveaway. Go to our Instagram, follow us, hospitality_queens. You can enter and fucking win. Share with everybody, your friends, share all of our videos. Go back and watch some from the beginnings. Listen to the ones that are on streaming platforms before we got to YouTube to see the growth. But as of right now, our one of our most watched videos is Greedy Intentions.
Oh,
I really love that episode because it's so funny. It's the facial expressions for me when they are talking about the fucking jail food. Like I always laugh so hard. We were like, but it was the trash bag for me. Y'all, please go back and watch Greedy Intentions. Fucking hilarious. Shout out to them. Buy their book. That book is fire. We're gonna be in the movie, so look out for that too.
Period.
It's lit.
It's litty, y'all. Make sure you guys follow us on Instagram and on YouTube so you can see our beautiful faces and check out our episodes. I mean, I'm telling you, we had amazing guests. We have a lot of amazing guests on the way. And the dope part about it, like our show, is not only do we talk about the amazing things of hospitality industry, is that we just put you on game on a lot of different people out here doing their thing. Greedy Intentions, a whole book, y'all. We trying to help you read. Okay, you can sip your wine and read. You
definitely should sip your wine and read Greedy Intentions for sure.
It is such a good one. We help you buy clothes and accessories. We just help you with hair and beauty. Like, if we're not doing what you need, then slide in them DMs. The DMs is open for y'all. So let us know what else you would love to see on our show. But until then, it's Love Month.
Yeah, so show some love. Drop some hearts in the comments. Show some love to us.
It's love. It's love. We want hearts in the comments tomorrow, okay?
Yeah, period.
We love you guys. Until next time.